Hey guys, what's up? It's your buddy Keith, and I've got something very, very special for you guys today. A very rare ESP. But before we get into that, I have to introduce you to our control room, where we are in Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in England. For all of our new viewers, hit the like button, smash subscribe, come join our circle of friends, and you're going to see some of the rarest guitars ever, like this one all over this channel, up close, almost as if you're holding it in person in your very own hands. So guys, yes, if you've been paying attention to the channel, you will have noticed I had two consecutive UK M2 Hammets from circa 1993. Very early Kirk Hammett signature models. This is before they were called the KH2. They were called the M2 Hammett. They got the custom designator on the headstock, which is highly sought after, highly coveted for a number of reasons. For starters, the beautiful thing about this guitar is that you get an ESP custom shop guitar with the skull inlays that a lot of different artists liked and used, but you don't have some other dude's signature on the headstock. If you had the original hang tag for this guitar, it would say M2-Hammett, and that would be the only indicator on the guitar itself, which isn't on the guitar, technically, but that came with the guitar, that this was related to Mr. Kirk Hammett of Metallica. Now, this guitar has some other special features that you don't see nowadays, like, what is this? A German ESP Floyd Rose. It says licensed under Floyd Rose, but this is at the same time that Jackson and other companies had their name, their logo stamped on the bridge, made in Germany by Schaller. Scaler. I don't know how you pronounced it, but it's interesting because not many tremolos have three companies on it. ESP, Floyd Rose, and Schaller, however you want to call it. So kind of an interesting time in ESP and guitar history. What else can we say about this? The tuners, we'll flip this over in the back, but they're actually ESP stamped tuners. Again, something you see in the earlier days. Nowadays, you see Godot stamped tuners. Or after the ESP ones, they were blank and they just said made in Japan. But on the earlier ones, as you, will soon see, they say ESP. Now, this is a new case. New case with the key and your little ESP salt packs that they love to throw in there. I'm just going to put this all down here. Throw it all back in the little storage compartment. Wonderful. Cool. Done. Brand new ESP case. Love it. The neck profile on this. I could be crazy, but to me it feels a little wider and a little flatter than maybe what's on a modern KH2. I'll have to get one. We'll have to do another video on that and compare. But the neck on this feels great. Yeah, I don't know. There's something special about this one where it almost feels a little bit more towards the Ibanez Wizard profile. Not totally crazy, but it is very thin, as you can see. I mean, there's my tip of my thumb right there. That shows you how flat it is. As far as width goes, well, there you are. All right. Now, on the back of this guitar, let's show you that. Beautiful neck. Like I said, you can't feel YouTube videos, but this neck is awesome. There's those ESP tuners we were chatting about. And you have the custom guitars logo and the reflective, kind of silvery, reflective made in Japan sticker. Serial number, because this is a bolt-on, is underneath the ESP logo, 61696. Now, when I bought this was advertised as a 92. But, and the serial numbers do get a little bit crazy over the years, but if they are to go in order, this one comes slightly after my 93, which comes, I have two 93s, one's left, that have the original distributor's hang tag And that, I think they were about March 93. So this one would be a little bit later in 93. There's not many of these M2 Hammets that were made. I think from what I saw on the numbers online, there's a good serial number site. Something in the realm of maybe 1 or 200. I have to go look at it. It's there's a site called Guitar Collector. It's a guy out in Italy who is an absolute fanatic about Metallica guitars, and he maintains a database of all the Kirk Hammett guitars. But I might even be getting confused. It might be far less than that. It might be a couple dozen. It's not many for the M2 Hammets. You have a slightly earlier model, which I think they refer to as the Zorlak, where you have the inlays are vertical rather than horizontal, so they just flip them like that. And I'm not sure if they made bolt-ons of those or if they were strictly neck through. Again, I don't know everything, guys. I know a bit, but I don't know it all. If you know, feel free to leave a comment and share that knowledge. That's what the comments section is there for. This has had the EMG 81s updated with a modern green font bone breakers, which is great. It is Kirk Hammett's signature tone, but you get the little green that pops out, and you get the comfort of knowing that you've got nice new pickups that aren't going to fail on you anytime soon. Chrome knobs. I don't know if those are the original ones or not, because again, there wasn't many of these. I'll have to go back, check out the video. If you type in M-2 Hammett, searching my channel, you'll see. But I can't remember if these were a different color. I know in later years they were a little bit more smoky, but they wouldn't match this anyway, because this is just a very early tremolo that was used, kind of before I think they coordinated all of the hardware to the degree that they do now. My favorite, reverse headstock. You gotta love reverse headstock, guys. And of course, that logo with custom, no signature there, custom. Funny story, we actually have a KH2 vintage that was de-hammetized, I call it, by Slayer's Guitar Tech. So the KH2 vintage has some stickers on it and is naturally relic from the factory. He got rid of all the stickers because he liked the relic beat road worn look, and he got rid of the Kirk Hammett signature on it. Got it brand new from ESP and did that straight away. And we got it from him. We think it's really cool. I mean, it's the only one in the world like it. And it comes from it's kind of the modern custom shop series, where you get this cool little splash graphic here where it says ESP. And that's where they pretty much raise the price like $1,500, $2,000 on everything. That's that era and beyond. But so he took like the most expensive signature model and just totally un-Metallica'd it because of his, I guess, allegiance to Slayer. But you can check that out. It's on our website, and the video is on our YouTube channel. As you can see here in the video, it's got a little chip down here. Beautiful thing about these chips, I'm going to show you something that's just going to blow your mind. This is dry erase, so don't freak out. You can do this with a permanent marker if you want, or you can take this off. But beautiful thing about chips on black guitars, for starters, on a black bolt-on guitar, all you got to do is just take that neck off and take those pickups out and spray it. Give it a pro paint job. But check out what a little dry erase marker does. Go ahead and do a little bit of that right there. What? Where'd that chip go? Holy smokes. Nowhere to be found. So yes, guys, if you do get chips on your black guitars or your brown guitars, get a good set. We've got a good set of multicolor. That's maybe like a quarter of them. Magic markers and permanent pens. You can get them at Costco, really cheap. They have like a huge set. And you can just do little touch-ups like that, and then, you know, your life isn't ruined. No big deal. On this one, of course, this guitar is nearly 30 years old. So we're showing the authentic condition of it. As you can see under bright studio lights, you can see lots of swirl marks and stuff in the lacquer. Now, if you take it and put it outside of, or just out of reach of a normal spotlight, that's what it looks like. So it looks very different when you're not under dramatic overhead studio spotlights. But I want to show you again the true condition of what the lacquer looks like. You could probably wet sand and buff a lot of this out, just like what you would do with a car. When they wet sand and buff, you know, when clay bar just doesn't cut the mustard. So yeah, that, guys, is our ESP M2 Hammett, not a KH2, M2 Hammett Custom Shop ESP custom guitar. Beautiful. Very rare. Love these bullet style truss rod covers. And nice, like rosewood. I don't know if these are Brazilian. Do you guys know if they were Brazilian? I was assuming so from back then. Almost certainly for 93. But it's gorgeous. Cool. If you want to buy this bad boy, it is for sale on reverb.com. I will use the KH2 in the title just to help you find it. But you can type in M2 Hammett, Kirk Hammett, ESP, KH2, any of that stuff. You'll see it. And on EssexRecordingStudios.com. Follow us on all the socials too, guys, at EssexRecordingStudios.com. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We'll see you soon. Later, guys.